Hey guys, Dan Heilman back with another video. It's been a couple days. My wife was on a vacation, so it was just me and my son. So didn't have a lot of time for videos. Sorry about that. But we are back in business. So today we're going to talk about some of the pumps, what's causing it, what's happening here. So a lot of stuff going on in the market. You can see a lot of green today. Notcoin doing really well, about 8.26%. Pepe just had a huge pump, about 13%. Godcoin randomly 6%. Bomi about 8%. Yeah, so we got some really nice pumps. Bitcoin up 5%, Ethereum 5%. We got lots of stuff going on in the market. I did actually open 2 long positions as well last night before bed. So we have a lot of momentum changes. So I picked up some FET and RENDR, quite big positions, just regular spot positions, no leverage there. But I have basically, let's go to the 1 hour real quick. I'll show you my positions I opened. So unfortunately, I opened a FET position last night about 10 o'clock before bed, and we're just sitting on this resistance trying to pound through it. We do have a trend line that we are respecting here. So I think in the next couple hours, something's going to happen. We're either going to go up or we're either going to go down. So we'll see what happens. I will update you guys on these trades over time here. FET and RENDR, the reason why I got into these positions was when the market started to go up from, I don't know if it's fully due to the Trump assassination attempt, but if I go to the 30-minute, you can see Trump was shot at the rally at this time 6 o'clock, and you can see we had about a 2% pump, and then it's been basically in an uptrend since then. Now, is that the only reason? No, it's not. Right before that, what is this? This is a couple days before that. We basically were in this huge low. There was a lot of fear in the market, a lot of fear. And I said, hey guys, there's a lot of fear in the market. It's a really good buying opportunity. I said that right around here, right? So right when we were way down here, the fear and greed index was very, very low. We were bouncing off of this line that we've been respecting for quite some time. So you can see this line that I've had on the chart for a very long time. I drew it through when we first hit it right here, and you can see we have bounced off it yet again and gone up. And there's another trend line that we've been respecting going up here. If I go to the 4-hour chart, you can see we've been respecting this line for quite some time, bounced off it, and then we basically kind of pushed off of it and have not returned to that line. So we are in a big resistance zone right now at 64,000. This is a very big point for us here. If we can push through, and it looks like we're going to, we stopped short of it, and we've just been kind of retesting this line. I don't know if there's another trend line in here. There possibly could be with this line right here. That was a terrible draw, just terrible. Let's try that again. There could be something in here. Doesn't look like there's anything really crazy. A couple of points it's touching, but not really anything that useful in my opinion. We do have a nice little resistance line we're trying to break through. If we get through this and we stay above this, I think it's going to be quite insane for everything. You can see there's a lot of resistance at this point. You can see over here in the very beginning, we tested this line and have stopped and closed in this area a lot of times. We kind of blasted through it here, but we did have this long wick that went into it, and then it took a very big push to drop down below it. And now we're up into this line. Look at this. This is beautiful right now. It's looking beautiful. Let's check out Ethereum. Ethereum is kind of doing a very similar thing here. They look very similar. Of course, Bitcoin and Ethereum always do look pretty similar. Let's go look at the Bitcoin. Let's go look at Ethereum versus Bitcoin. This looks interesting. It's been very flat for a while. You can see obviously this is the ETF news. So when we had the ETF news, it pumped like crazy, and then now it's kind of in this same little inflection point that we've been for quite some time. You can see there's a lot of resistance around this area right here. You can see that all the way back here. There's a lot of trades that have fully reversed in this area. We've had a lot of resistance in this area. So you can see there is a lot of resistance. There could be a potential breakout coming sometime soon. Solana kind of in the same position. A lot of resistance in this area here, but we have been trending up for a little bit now. So we've been trending up like this for quite some time. At least a couple weeks here. What is this? June 24th. So we've been trending up on Solana. I did open another position on Solana as well, a long position that is doing pretty good right now. Let's go back to maybe the 4-hour. Yeah, let's go back to the 4-hour chart. So I opened another position about 150. I was sitting here with a bunch of cash, and I was like, I was thinking that possibly we're going to go a little bit lower, and I thought possibly I was going to get another chance to buy at in this $120 to $130 range, and boy, was I wrong. I wish I would have taken a lot bigger position out in this area here. I did purchase a lot at $132. I bought about $10,000 in Solana right at this $132 mark, so I am up about 17% on that, so that's quite nice. And we are up a little bit on this. My total cost basis only about 148 bucks, but I'm excited for the RENDR and FET. These were, to me, a very low price compared to what they have seen historically, right? So if you come back and look at RENDR, you know, it's good or bad. Some people say this is just the sign of a weak currency because we are down 50%. And then others are like, this is a good buying opportunity. It depends on if you're optimistic or pessimistic on that decision. But basically, I thought we had an opportunity here because a lot of the other coins were pumping. It started with Bitcoin. It's just interesting because you'll see Bitcoin, you'll see Solana, you'll see a bunch of coins pump almost exactly at the same time, like it's orchestrated. You know what I mean? You see a lot of them follow, but then you'll see some of the smaller coins follow later. So I saw all the other coins going up. So I was like, RENDR just started moving and it got to this 6.36. I saw one big candle here and I was like, I'm going to get in and try to ride some momentum up. It didn't quite work as I planned, but that's okay. You know, I'm better to be long in this market right now than short, right? So if you zoom out, whenever you're in doubt, zoom out, right? That's what they say. Whenever you're in doubt, zoom out, okay? So this market has been following an uptrend since last year, you know, almost a year now we've been going up, okay? So it's just scary to take out a short position in this type of market. We're in a bull run, and we will be in a bull run until about October-ish of next year. Now that's my estimate. I've gone through price estimates and timing on the channel. I'm gonna have to do it again and kind of update them because we're still looking great on plan. I still think our breakout is going to be sometime near the end of this, and then hopefully we're gonna break this all-time high by the end of this year. I think that's my prediction, and then we're going to come back up and make a new all-time high. Who knows what that's going to be? You know, it's really hard to estimate that, and it's really hard. Bull markets are a little bit harder than bear markets, right? Bull markets, it's really hard to figure out when you're going to take your profits, right? So if we go back and look at the 21, you know, you could have taken your profits right here at this first thing, and you could have said, okay, I'm up you know, 300%, I'm taking my profits right here. And then you could have even taken them a little bit lower because the market's retracing a little bit at this time, right? You could be taking your profits in here, and then look what happened right after that. You got another 100%. So you would have doubled your money yet again. So the bull markets are really hard. That's why I like this price prediction that I've been using here, because it seems to respect it pretty well. If I go back and show you the top here, you got 526 days, and then you got 526, then you got 549, and then you got my next estimate 540, roughly the same as the last two, or somewhere in between. Puts us again in October 6th, 2028, or 2028. Yeah, not that long, 2025. So, okay, I've talked for a while. Just really wanted to talk about the market, what's going on, what's causing it. It's not all the Trump stuff happening. There's a lot other stuff that goes into it just because of where we were. Fear and greed. Let's check out the fear and greed index before we finish out the video here. So if we go to fear and let's just go to CoinMarketCap, I guess. Let's just go to CoinMarketCap. Let's see what we got here. We're back to neutral. So we were in fear and even extreme fear for a little bit. We dropped into, we didn't on this. So there's a couple others that had us in extreme fear, just bottoming into it. But always when we're in these lows, we usually just always, when we're in these fearful markets, it's always a good purchase opportunity. I put out a video, you know, a couple days ago saying, hey, fear and greed is really high. It's probably a good time to purchase. And sure enough, yes, it was. If you purchase any time in this when it was in the fear, you're doing real well today. So hope someone got some orders in when they were low. Another method you can do is wait for confirmation for us to close above one of these big milestones. You see, we are getting rejected again here in this resistance area. So I think, though, a couple more tries in here and we should be able to clear through this. If we can close above the 64,000, it's going to be looking really good for the day and even for the week, right? So if you go back to the weekly, you can see we have a lot of resistance here, and we've been just respecting a lot of these numbers here. If we can get above this 66,000, then we're really going to be doing well. If we can get above this and then use this line now as support instead of resistance, we're going to be looking really good. So I'll keep you guys updated on the two positions I have opened recently. I opened about a $5,000 position in Render and about the same in FET. So we're going to see what happens there. I'm hoping we get some nice action here, but we shall see. We're actually just breaking down what I said at the very beginning of this video. I said, you know, we're going to come to this and we're going to see what happens. We've been rejecting on this, and as I said, I was like, we'll see what happens with this line here that we've been respecting, and we are breaking below it. But if you look at the 1 hour or even maybe the 4 hour, we'll see what happens here. You know, we still could bounce and come back up. FET is going to be an interesting. It was supposed to have a merger and it did not happen. You can see I have the new merger date on here. We were supposed to have a merger yesterday. They kind of said it was going to get delayed till the, what did they say, second half of July. So I'm still waiting to see what's happening with the FET ASI merger. I'm banking on this one to go up. I have a lot of cash in the market on this FET trade, but we'll see what happens. So, okay, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, hit that like and that subscribe button. It really helps me out. If you're looking to trade or open up a brokerage account on Coinbase or crypto.com, I have links below. If you want to use those, you get a nice little bonus. It does help me out, of course. And that's going to be it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Have a great day, everyone. See you guys.